Welcome to this short introduction to the air monitoring apps available within our Alpha Tracker system for asbestos consultancies. I'm going to show you some of the data capture process an analyst would use whilst on site and how they would produce a cleanliness certificate, just as an example. This one here, I have a cleanliness certificate with some information already set up. The first area is site information. And here we've selected a project number and a lab, which pulls through some of the address details like the client name and address and the site address from your project in Alpha Tracker. The certificate number is automatically generated, and you can then enter details of the contractor's name, address and the site supervisor's name. You can also enter a description of the work and the work location, and select the start, time and date. That completes the site information. So you can go on to the next page where we see some questions for the visual inspection. These are simply answered by using a yes or no answer. We have the ability to capture photographs at this stage using the link. That simply takes us through to the photos page where we can capture a series of photographs and add comments for each of them as a caption. From the visual inspection, we would next page onto the sampling summary, and here we would enter all the details of our equipment, different equipment numbers and temperature and so on, and a description of the test conditions and your method statement. We can capture photographs at this stage as well in the same way by following the link. Next takes us on to the sampling, where we can enter details of up to 12 samples. These two have got some information in them. Here we would enter sample numbers, any of the pump numbers for example, locations, the tests we're doing, start and end times and the different measurements that we're taking during the test. When we've completed the details for one sample, we can go back to the sample menu and enter the details for another and subsequent samples. Again, fill in the same details, back to the sample menu and continue with as many as we need. We also have a photographs link on this page, so we can take photographs of the samples too. Next takes us through to the photographs page where we can review our photographs, see whether we have all that we require. And next takes us on to the declaration. Here we have a pass-fail statement. Select pass or fail, record your statement, record the name of the analyst and sign it on your tablet. You can also get the contractor to sign, contractor supervisor to sign here on the tablet, and date and time their signature. And then it's a question of printing off the pages of the document on site. This is done by selecting print for each page and using an app, displaying the page, making sure all the details are correct, and then selecting the print button here to print the document on site. We then return to our previous page, the declaration, and print the next page, going all the way down till we've completed printing each page of our certificate. We can then finish, which takes us back to our active sessions list, where we can then synchronise the data to send it into Alpha Tracker.